Hey, Missy. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Laverne. Belinda. Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. Where are you? Which book are you in? Where are you in the series? Where are you? Let's see. I think I said that's all that's here so far. We just got here. Get my voice going here. Thanks, Belinda, for saying good morning. And cats are being a pain. They both want up here today and they can't. Hey, Terry. Okay, Oliver just went stomping off. Let's see. Annette, Kat, good morning. Kat's also saying good morning to people. Hope everybody's doing okay. Had a nice weekend. A relaxing one, maybe. Let's see. Sharon, Brenda, as I call her 3G, Christina. Hi, Mary. Mary, I missed you last night. I wish you would have. Well, I know you have to. I understand your internet was problematic, and yeah, but when you're not there, Mary, we miss you. Let's see. I'm using the microphone. I'm gonna be up in the balcony. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for lurking, Mary. Let's see. Missy. Thanks everybody for being here. We'll wait a few minutes. I'd like to say good morning to everybody coming in. If you're talking to me, remember to put it in caps. I have a banana here to get my voice not cracky. Because I haven't talked except for the cat to the cats for a while today. So let's see. Um yeah, I'll pull out our prompts. I got a gift from Denise. I worked in the December daily. We're going to marker color this. Lots of things going on. Leona, good morning. Good morning, Leona. uh, let's see. Brooke with an E. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday. I'm sorry you're not well. Well, I hope you feel better for your birthday, Brooke. Carol, my quiet Carol, corner Carol. Lisa W. Yeah, take care, Brooke, and get better. See, I said I had a Missy, I think. Hi, Arlene. Okay, that's all right. Well, thanks for lurking, CK Chris. Let's see, Ellen. Uh, Annette. I said hi to Annette. Like to try to catch everybody first thing when everybody first comes in. There's Janet. Good morning, Janet. Hope you had a last couple. I haven't talked to you for a couple days, so hope you're doing okay. We'll talk. We talk later, like we always do. Let's see. You're on. Oh, you started book 5. Okay. Well, I am halfway through book 6, the Christmas one. I'm about halfway done in book 6, and then we got book 7, and then the next one doesn't come out. Book 8 doesn't come out till June or July. So take it easy, take your time because that's it. 6 is the Christmas one, then there's one more 7, and then there's no more till the summer. So and you got to find us some more, Debbie. You have to find us another cozy mystery series because we're waiting on 3 now. We have 3 mystery series that we've read 8 books in, 7 or 8 books in, and that we're waiting on all the authors to make some more, publish some more. Hi, Karen Evans. Let's see. Belinda's out of Belinda. So, anyway, good morning, everybody. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hi, Miriam. So I had to my exhibition. Okay, what exhibition do you have going on? um, let's see. Okay, well, I think I've caught up with everybody. There's Ann Makes. Hi, Ann Makes. So we're going to color her today with some alcohol markers. And of course, we always had pencil shading and stuff too. But yeah. Hi, Tina. Tina's saying good morning to everybody. Arlene's saying hi to more people. Tina's saying hi to more people. She puts Tina covers everybody. Hi, Ivy. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Paintings with a group of Latin American. Let's see. Let's click on this. Latin Americans in Israel. I will post pics later. Okay, so if y'all don't follow Miriam on Facebook, there's her handle there. You can go follow her on YouTube, and I'm sure she's got more information on her YouTube channel as well. Yeah, look forward to seeing your exhibition. I hope it goes well, Miriam. Let's see. Scrolling, Cindy Daly. Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society comes in a singing. Oh my goodness, y'all are so fun. Tina's saying hi to some more people. You're welcome, Miriam. Let's see, Heart House. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start. And like I said, put it in caps if you're talking to me, so I try to catch y'all. So yeah, I pulled out a little folk, and y'all know I cut them out. I cut them down. I cropped her down, and I'll end up putting her on a black cardstock, and it'll go in my binder. So we're going to color in this. I went ahead and pulled markers. I pulled some Winkostella red and green, a couple of gold stickles and liquid pearls, maybe. I don't know. I just pulled in case. So I got all the reds and greens and some flesh colors pulled. So that's what we'll do today is color her. I'll zoom in when we go to color. Let's see. Thanks, Cindy Daly. Let's go ahead. Let's see. What do I want to start with? Let me go ahead and start with. Let's do the prompts. Let's go ahead and do the prompts. We're almost done with our lollygag book. Then we're going to move into the weird and odd things that Laverne gave us book in January. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Kat put a link into the book, to the color book. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some prompts. Let me get a post-it with a date here. Today is the 50th. Can you believe it? It's already, it seems like I was just starting on in Inktober. And here it is, the 15th of December. Okay, so we're going to pull 5 prompts. Then we'll read out of the lollygag book, which gives us a couple extra words, especially for Terry, because Terry's the one that does them all the time. And she does post them on Instagram. So, and she usually has them done by Wednesday. So, yeah, well, I'm letting them all fly. I'm trying to mix them well. So, okay, let's put these back in and try to just get down here and get a little handful. Okay, we'll turn them over and we pick the top 5. I got a whole bunch, but I take them off the top. I know, right, Tina? I read another article about how time flies and why, especially these days. And he was discussing how it's not just because you think, oh, well, when you get older, time flies faster. It has more to do with being present on individual tasks and not doing the exact same thing every day. When you do the exact same thing every day, that makes time seem like it's speeding up. You have to vary your activities, and then when you do those activities, really be conscious of those activities. And he did a study with, I think it was with young people that were always on their phone. I think I don't have it in front of me. But he had them do a task in the morning and be very aware of that task, whatever that task was, something that they would, be focused on. And then do another one at the end of the day and be very focused on. And at the end of the week, just being focused on those 2 tasks a day for a week, they all felt like time had expanded, like they had more time. So, yeah, I don't have it in front of me, Brenda. I have to go look it up on Instagram. So, yeah, if you go on Instagram and you probably look up time speeding study, something like that, it'll probably come up. Yeah, Tina goes, mix it up a little, Tina. So that was, yeah. But, by not being a creature of habit will make your day seem longer because you're doing something different that you're focused on, and it's expanding your day. So, try it for a week. Try it for a week. Okay, here we go. Five topics. Paint, ox, fan, quail, and tea. Okay, let's start with those. Paint, ox, fan, quail, and tea. Okay, and I put these in my Society of Idea Collector notebook too. So there we go. So there are our 5 prompts for the week. And then we'll look in the lollygag book, and we'll pick out a couple words off the next letter, which is Y. I think we're about done. We have Y and Z. So we'll have Y today and Z next week. Then we're done with this book for the year. We've been in this book a year. To the same, but days are the same. As time still flies. I don't know, Arlene. I'm just telling you what the study said, that you have to be focused on a couple of things a day. Like really pay attention to it, not just do it out of rote, but really pay attention to some things. Okay. Well, you could try it. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. What about X? Let's see what it says. Well, X can be a lot of fun. X marks a spot, X-ray vision, Planet X, Generation X, X-Men, sign with X and O's, and you can't play tic-tac-toe without the good old X. But most of the tongue-tickling X words don't actually begin with X, like extravaganza. And in case you missed it, xylophone is in the list on page 27. So there's those X words if you want to put an X word. Y. Okay, let me get my pencil here. I'll check a couple off. Yellow-bellied is an adjective, a description of many types of birds. This also is slang for weak and easily frightened, like lily-livered, yellow-bellied. Yeoman, someone who does a great job or performs a really useful service. And it's also like in the Navy, it doesn't say that here, but yeoman, Y-E-O-M-A-N. And the last one is yonder, somewhere up ahead, over there, in the distance, but not too far away. Yonder way. We know that in the South. That's a Southern. We it's up yonder way. Okay, so next week we'll do Z, and that'll be the end of the book that Cheshire Cat gave us that we've been reading out of all year. So there you go. And Terry or anybody else that wants to do any of the prompts, let's put that up there. And then in the new year, we're going to start into reading more. I did read one out of it last week, the Book of Unusual Knowledge. I read you about Grandma Moses. And it's a nice big thick book, so this will last us a year. I don't read it, word for word. We just kind of skip around and pick some things. Okay, so there's this that we're going to do today. Let me look at if anybody's saying anything. I was thinking about xylophone. Let's see. Interesting select there. Yeah, you're welcome, Terry. Hope you have fun with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the next. I've been working in my December daily, this is a book of 4 books by the Cassie Projects, Cassie Gilgan. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it. I got stuff stuck in the back. I did take the spine off and put rings in it. It's 4 books in one, and the first book I'm using of the winter one, I'm using for December daily. After that, which is 25, there's 3 other books in here, and every book has 25 prompts. So there'll be 75 prompts to last us the rest of the year. Now, I might skip one or two or do two and one, but we'll have 75. Hi, View. How you doing? Y'all keep viewing your thoughts and prayers. She had her soldier. She had her shoulder surgery. And so, yeah, she's recovering. So hope you're feeling okay this morning, View. Um, let's see who else. So thanks, Kat. Kat put a link into this book. You can also get these 4 books separate, or all together. And anyway, so I cut the spine off and put a binding on it, or rings on it rather. So I'm going to kind of do a quick flip. I've done a couple things, and what I'm doing in here, let's go ahead and zoom in. What I'm doing is I'm kind of going through and as I see things, or I want to add something, I'll just add something to. Why is this crooked? Was my camera crooked? Maybe a little. Let's see here. There we go. So, and then each book has some little pictures for the season, because they're seasonal. Okay. I signed it here. There's my fireplace and some of my decor. I put a couple pictures in here, and I'm kind of skipping around. One of my Christmas cards I've been putting, and I have to put a couple more stamp numbers in here, but they give you a calendar for each of the 4 books. The first one is just I'm using as my December daily. Let's see, Kathleen. Okay, and then I just put a little thing in here so I can find this easier. I also went through and put numbers on 25 numbers on all the pages so I can find them easily, because I am kind of skipping around and doing them here and there. But I'm going to go ahead and read them up to today is the 15th. Okay, so I'll tell them to you quickly. I try to give them to you at least once a week. So this December 1st, I did draw the season. 2, they have this ornament on here, and you can color it. I kind of mixed collage and coloring on here, and that was for decorate this bauble. This is all added on there. 3, I still haven't put the recipe on there, but illustrate a recipe. 4, make a list, and I have all different kinds of things in here, like Hallmark shows, books, phone calls, deck the halls. Over here I put baked cookies, and I went, well, someone will. All the supplies I'm using, I'm trying to remember to use supplies I don't use a lot and use them in my December daily, like stencils, washi tape, and my acrylic markers. I mean, I use these things, but I'm just kind of remind myself. Stickers, masks, photos, rubber stamps, collage, and gold ink and silver ink. So I just kind of made a little list of some of the supplies, but it's make a list. 5 is making art through music, anything that strikes you for musical. Abstract patterns. So I showed y'all how I did these with a mask, and that's day 6. 7 was coloring. I finished a little bit more of it. I put the gold on there and did a little bit more shading, but this is color this page. I also stamped, or stenciled rather, these little tree things. Let's see. Hi, Angie. This one was look out your window. Well, I had posted this on Instagram. I said, I want this in my December daily. This is my mailbox. And so I posted on Instagram. So I printed it out just to put in here. I just printed it out on copy paper. Nothing fancy. Look out the window, draw or paint what you see. I put a photo. This one is used color, red and green. So I started that with some stamps. I think on here I'm going to put all my Christmas stamps. Well, not all of them, because I forget sometimes to take them off the envelopes, but I'm going to try to use red and green and do Christmas stamps. 10 is collect words. You can do calligraphy, collect words. You can cut them out. I just did a bunch of Merry Christmas. This one is mindless doodles. I did doodles and took the stamp pad and did some little squares. And now I'll go in and doodle around some of those. I don't like to Zentangle. I'm not a Zentangler. If you want to see Zentangling, amazing Zentangling, you need to watch Janet. Janet has hundreds of thousands of Zentangles. Well, thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds or thousands of Zentangles. She collects them in a box, in a book, in a notebook. Janet is a Zentangle queen. I'm just telling you. Maybe she'll show it again today. Are you streaming today? Janet, if you are, maybe you could show your Zentangle book and box again. I know I always ask you to show it, but it's so good. I love your Zentangles. So anyway, let's see who else am I missing. I am, but don't know what you're doing. Okay, well then show the box. Show the Zentangles. And Brenda goes, yes, Janet, please. All right, 12 is color this page. I know I want this to be, I'm going to do the earth behind here. Behind this little house, I want the earth behind here. The actual, a photo or a collage or a drawing of the earth as the background. So I put a big blue circle to remind myself. Same thing for this one is put something in this jar. I know I want something green. So I just outlined it green. Haven't done that yet. Just what's your favorite snack? I could draw it like Janet draws all her snacks. That's another thing Janet could show you is all the things that she has drawn for different years of Inktober. She has drawn and colored. Some she's colored, some she's left black and white. But she has drawn amazing candy and I don't did she do snacks? I'm not sure if you did snacks, Janet, but she's done so many cool drawings that I'm shouting out Janet this morning. Sorry. Not sorry. Anyway, I just glued in a picture. This is one of my favorite snacks, Cheetos. Okay, here is make bookmarks. I started to do this and rather than put them on here and cut them out because I don't want to cut my pages up. So I just cut down, got some bookmarks here. And I started doing like stamps on it. And then this right here, I think this was off of Riri's envelope. I cut that out. And so I think I'm going to make some stamps again with postage stamps, Christmas card, bookmarks with stamps. And I can punch a hole and what do you call it? Make it a bookmark. So that's what we're going to do for a giveaway today. I'm going to give y'all some some already pre-cut bookmarks and some collage or fodder or ephemera. And then I'm going to cut up some different kind of these ribbons instead of red and green, pinks. And, a lot of people like pinks at Christmas. So we're going to do that. So that's going to be our giveaway after a while, but that's kind of what I'm going to do. You don't have to do it with stamps, but it's an idea. It's an idea to use your stamps off your Christmas cards and glue them down on a card and make a bookmark out of it. That's easy enough, right? That's easy enough. Okay, so that is day 15. So I'll go ahead and do 16 because I don't stream on Tuesday. So 16, I can hook these together. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 16 is a still life. So I just took a jelly plated piece of black, what do you call it? Tissue paper. And I got these colors down to start a still life. So I'm going to put a still life on here. I'm not sure what, maybe some little, I don't know. But anyway, that's what I knew I wanted to use some of this paper because I like it. So that's where I'll leave off. And then on Wednesday, we'll pick it up here and I'll give you the next 4 days or whatever, how many days until the next Monday. I give them to you ahead because that way if you want to work on them. Okay. So that's as far as I got in my December daily. It's very simple, guys. I'm keeping it simple this year. I added a bunch of, ribbons here and fibers. Denise goes, aren't these in your way? I said, well, they are a little bit. So probably after Christmas and the new year, when we go into the next book, I will take I'll remove my balls and just leave some ribbons because it is kind of in the way when you want your book flat, right? So anyway, there's that's my December daily. Oh, and then Denise had given me this picture, right? This Matisse print framed. It's really nice framed and everything. And this was the wrap around. It's a nice hard cardstock that was wrapped around the print. So I cut that off and I'm using it as a bookmark in here. And then in the back, I have different things. I got more Christmas cards. I got a manger. I'll probably put this on like December 25th. This was some of the Christmas stamps. And just little things that I've been using dots, and so just little things that I have been using in here or want to use in here. I put in the back. I'll probably put a band on here, like a hair band, like one of those thick pump, a hair band, and that makes a great journal band. So there's the Art Journey sketchbook. Again, the Cassie Project. She is on IG. She is on YouTube. So follow her, the Cassie Projects. And there we go. That is our Art Journey sketchbook for today. Then I do have, this is my next gift to open from Denise. I do have from Amazon. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday. New paints from Amazon coming from Amazon. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. This is a little box. She just decorated everything so nice, right? Okay, here we go. Let's see what her and if y'all don't know, Denise, she did it last year too. She Advent gifts me. She gives me a gift for every stream, and that's my gifts. I've been opening them every Monday and Wednesday, the gifts that she's given me for Christmas, and I just open them one by one. I open them one by one on stream. Okay, so let's see what she's got in here. Okay, what's this? Ooh, flavored vinegar, olive oil, basil. I think she has these from the, oh, look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? Look at that moving around in there. From at the orchard, the apple orchard up North Georgia. I think this is where she got this. I mean, you could probably get it other places too. I'm not sure, but it's basil flavored vinegar, olive oil. Doesn't that look good? I want a salad right now. What else is in here? Oh, she's got little pieces of jewelry in here. It's a little thing from the. No, she got some little pieces of jewelry. She gets me all this vintage stuff. She goes to antique shops, and I know, right? She goes to antique shops and gets. Okay, so she's got me a couple of bracelets here. Let me take off. There's a little tag thing on here. Let me cut that off here. Because she knows I wear bracelets on stream. Let's see what she got here. She got this one, silver and orange and blue, so pretty. And then this one's a turquoise. I used to wear a lot of turquoise back in the 70s. So this is lovely. Samantha sees this. She might be, well, I don't know, even Cameron. They both love jewelry. So anyway, but yeah. So I'll be wearing these. Very nice, Denise, if you're lurking. So that was today's gift. Hubster's probably going to go open this and start using it right away, which is, Anyway, all right. I better put it back in the box so I get it downstairs. Cats come up here, knock it over. That's all I need is a bottle of olive oil all over my floor. Oh, yeah, we all wore torquoise back in the 70s, right, Tina? Okay, so then I got a couple Happy Meals I'm going to share. I got this one is from Terry, and she sent me a card. I'm not going to show all my Christmas cards because I just can't, guys. I post them. Oh, sorry. I post them all on what do you call it? I post them all on my what do you call it? Pantry door. I put them all on my pantry door, and then I take a picture of them and show them all to you. Hi, C&P. So she sent, though, in the card, a bunch of little goodies. Look at these little punch outs. I love these. I'm going to punch them out right now. They're like little faux stamps. So I might use some of these in my December daily. Or not even, maybe not on December, but in my book. Like, I love the bee. Some flowers. So I love these, Terry. Here's a nice peacock. a fountain. I know, I love punch outs too. And hi, Zen Jen. Anybody else I missed? Dee, where do you find those coloring books at the bookstore? Where do I find these color books? I'm not sure what you mean, Angie. Which color books? This one or all of them? I get them all over. I get some at bookstores. I get them on Amazon once in a while from the actual artist, but I don't know which book you're talking about. You have to let me know. Okay. If you mean this one, I got it off of Amazon. The one we're going to use today. I got it off of Amazon. And I have all three of her little folk. Well, I'll show them to y'all. There's little folk, wondrous folk, and wildflower folk. And I cut them out and I mount them on black paper. Oh, where in the store? Sometimes, well, my Barnes Books a Million has their own color book section that's next to the gaming section, but they're also sometimes in the art section. They used to have big sections of color books because it was a bigger thing than it is now, but they still have like 3 full shelves at my Books a Million, and it's next to the gaming section. Okay, right next to the gaming section. Thanks, Arlene. I didn't understand that. Thank you. At Barnes and Noble, I think they're in the craft section at Barnes and Noble. Okay, so you can always just ask at the counter. Okay, so we're going to use these. We're going to use those sometime, and then she also included this pretty paper, which I love this. I see a whole universe in there. Right there. I see a whole collage, something going on. And some other little papers and little postcards. She made this postcard. So thank you, Terry. I just love everything. These punch outs. So thank you. We'll be using those in maybe in the I don't want to keep calling it December Daily. It's December Daily in December, but that book is going to be my prompt book for the year, I should say. And then Joyce Boring sent me this. She sent me a card, and this was in it, so I'm assuming she made it. Look how cute this is. A little crocheted Santa ornament. Look how cute he is. She got a little pink on his cheeks. Look how adorable that is. So I'm going to put him over here in my I got a little area right here of just Christmas stuff. So I think I'm going to tuck him in right there to keep him so I can just look at him until, for the rest of the holiday. I love that. So thank you, Joyce. Let's see. I need to keep a little note though, because I won't remember who gave me that later. So let me put a little note over here. Crocheted Santa. So I don't see Joyce here this morning, but thank you, Joyce. Okay, let's see what else now. Do you have anything else to show and tell? I think that's it. Oh no, one more thing. And I got this for Denise, although I think Denise got it herself too. So yeah, so y'all know that Janet is going to be doing the okay, so sorry, now my phone's dinging. Going to do this on the day of the streamathon on New Year's Eve. Janet's going to be doing the hi Devin. Scavenger hunt. I keep wanting to think, what is it they're calling it? Denise and Janet call it the scavvy hunt. They're going to be doing the scavenger hunt, and the theme, you don't have to use it for like every page, but just like the base theme this year. Last year was circus. This year is vintage candy. Yeah, I know. I would when you're streaming, Arlene. If y'all don't stream, you don't know what I mean. But when you're streaming and you're trying to read chat, think about your project, work on your project, show happy mail, do prompts, talk about products, and then try to think of the names of all the different things people are doing. It's a little It can get overwhelming sometimes, especially, well, anyway. All right, so let's see. I just received happy mail from you, my gingerbread man. Oh, you got the okay. All right. Terry got, yeah, well, she got Terry was one of the ones that won one of the giveaways, which we're going to be doing another giveaway for bookmarks after a little while. Okay, so let's see. So anyway, Denise was having a hard time trying to find different vintage candy. So I think either Janet or Cheshire Cat went and found it on Amazon. The watercolor sweet treats. Now I have not even opened this book to look at it yet. I've not even opened it to look at it. So we're going to look at it together. We're going to look at it together. Yes, this one is, I'm not sure who this one's by. Nora Everhart, Ephemera Art is who this one is by. But if there was enough people that wanted vintage candy, Portos would probably make one. Portos is real good about taking requests. He's done a few books at my request, like Ancient Civilizations and some different ones. But before you go and message Portos and say, make this book, go look at the hundreds that he already has on Amazon to see if it's already there. Okay, so this is, thanks, Kat's putting the link to this one. Watercolor Sweet Treats and Nova Everhart. And she has all these books. So I'm going to do a flip for you. It's looking really good already. I haven't looked at it yet. I have not looked at this yet. So anyway, yeah. Look how beautiful they are, though. Cupcakes. And the backs are plain, so you're not cutting into a double-sided page, which, may or may not bother you. So lots of cupcakes, and here's more cakes, donuts, and candies. Isn't it pretty, though? It's very vibrant, too. Yes, it's very pretty colors, right, Debbie? Different cookies, candies, cupcakes. I love the cupcake, the way she does the papers on the cupcakes, and the ice cream cones too. That's all very nice. So I'll let Denise pick out what she wants out of it, and then I'll probably use the rest to make something with. Because she doesn't do collage, and she doesn't do a lot of fussy cutting, but she'll want some for the scabby hunt. Like she'll want something like this, or any candy, So these have candies on top of these cupcakes and cones. A lot of strawberries. So I think Janet did you get this book too, Janet? I got the Kate Curry one, candy. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let's go back here. This one. Okay, so that's right. I think Janet told me about that. Kate Curry and Portos work together. Kate Curry and Portos have candy and chocolate ephemera. Okay. I might have ordered that one too, Terry. And Janet says she got both of them. Okay. We'll show the other one today, Janet. Did you get it already? The chocolate one? Maybe you could show that today. Let's see. Hi, Beth. So it's just as vibrant in person as you're seeing on screen. Look at all those little candies. She'll like all those. So yeah, so there we go. Watercolor Sweet Treats. And it's by Nova Everhart. Okay. And look, she's got all those. So go check her out on Amazon. All right, so there's that. Let's see. Looking around. I did pull my festification book in case I wanted any collages, anything. We probably won't get to that today. Do the paint thing on Wednesday. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the marker coloring. I'm going to move the black paper out of the way. And we'll work. And I already did some marker testing to pull colors. So I pulled all these, and I pulled some Wink of Stella glittery. Let me see if I can show you here. Come on. Am I doing it right? Let's pull. It's just got the cap pulls off here. There we go. Let's just put some down so you can kind of see. I'll put some over the red there and some over the green here. Just give it a little squeeze and it kind of like works like the water comes out kind of like a water brush does. Here we go. So there's the green. There's the red. And this comes in a set with red, green, and it's either silver or clear. Comes with either silver or clear with this set. And you might be able to buy them separate too. I don't know. But it's called Winkastella. Let's see if there's any other information on there. Just says Winkastella brush. So, and they'll probably come in lots of colors. I don't know. I have silver, gold, clear, and the two Christmas colors. Okay, so let's make sure that's dry. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start coloring. We're going to zoom in a little more. So, yeah, I thought this would be good. This one's called Scratchy Sweater. Scratchy Sweater. So I just thought this would be fun. And again, it's out of this little folk book right here. So, all right. So y'all have any questions, put it in caps. You'll show it to, okay, there you go, Janet. Yeah, and you could talk about scavenging hunt. Maybe get some not ideas, some input on some of the what do you call it? The list of scavenger hunt stuff. All right, let's see. I think I can zoom in one more. There we go. All right, so I just pulled a few flesh colors, skin colors. We're just going to do her light, and I think I'm going to add some green into her because she's supposed to be an elf, you know. Let's see. Do I want a little bit? Let's see. Let me test my colors. Maybe that's a little, well, let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll do it that way with a little bit of the, I'm going to go ahead and put down a base. Let's just go ahead and kind of shadow around. Now, the thing about alcohol markers, that's what these are, alcohol markers, is you want a wet edge. When it's a wet edge, you can blend. If they kind of get dry, then you can just go back and add some more. Okay. Now, it's going to go through. This is, you know, it is, alcohol markers will bleed through. So let me get some of the light and some of the darker. And we'll shade. Plus, I always go in with, y'all know, color pencils. So I might add a tint of color pencil green rather than marker green. We'll see. I just haven't done a marker page in a while. So I thought, let's just go ahead and do a marker page. I'm just going to get her based in here. Keep it nice and light on her cheeks there. So did y'all do anything creative over the weekend? Do y'all want to tell me, and I'll try to bring it up on Instagram if you posted? Bess Salter's telling everybody good morning. Okay, Cat Pay says some candy shops have vintage section, and so like, yeah. You could use some of your the papers or whatever too, you know, candy wrappers, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead and do her hand here. Okay. Gonna start. Let's see. Zinjin, getting stockings, vintage candy is a great idea to put in it. That is a good idea, right, Zinjin? All right, so let's see. I think I want her hair, and I know we've been doing lots of red and green, but I'm gonna have her eyes be lime green. Let's see, that's too dark. I think I pulled a light green. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit lighter. So we're gonna do her eyes here. We'll do a little bit more shadowy. Again, I'll go back in with pencil too. Now see, I can zoom in some more. Try to zoom in on the details. And go back to the light green and kind of blend that. And her sweater's going to be red and green. It's going to be scratchy, right? And let's see. Do I want a little bit more? Let's see. This color's a little bit of yellow. Give her a little golden hue in her shade here. So that kind of will give her almost a green tint because, she is an elf. Let's blend that out. A little something on there. So we can get, there we go. And you'll know if you want black lashes or anything black. Let's just see this pink here. Let's do the pink, her little tongue pink. Can't really see it very much, but I was going to put a little bit of pink highlights on her pink cheeks, but I kind of want her to go more toward yellow green because she's an elf. We'll give her a little bit here. Okay, let's see. Dee Dee, can I ask what markers are these? They're all different, Elle. They're alcohol markers. They're Copic, Chow, Copic Sketch, Ohuhu alcohol markers. These are the thin ones, the skinny ones, as opposed to Ohuhu comes like this is a Milo or Milo, but Ohuhu also has these big, thick ones. These are their small ones. Here's one of the Ohuhus. I intermix all my alcohol markers. I intermix them all because they all blend together. Here's a Copic Sketch. These are the oval ones. The Chows are these, and there's the least expensive. What else do I have here? Ohuhu. Yeah. So, and then I also have some. Let's see. I got Master's Touch, which is a Hobby Lobby brand. Yeah. So they're all what do you call it? Alcohol markers. Okay, let's put a little more pink in her lips here. All right, so there's a start. She's got kind of a green tinge to her, right? Let's put a little bit more up in here, up under in her shadow hair. But you got to remember, if you don't cut it out of the book, make sure you put some cardstock behind your page because they do bleed. This is a little thicker than copy paper, but they bleed through. Okay, so just FYI. Okay, let's see what we want to do next. Do I want to do her hair? Do I want to work on her sweater? Let's see. Maybe that green and let's see what this green is. Maybe this lighter green here. Maybe these two. I want a darker green in the sweater, like it's olive, kind of more of an olive green. And I also have a dark green here. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and start with some of the ribbing. Just to get some definition of where we're going. And I think I'll have, let's see, I might have her ribbon be red. No, I think I want it to be green because her hair is going to be red. So let's go ahead and use this green. Okay. And then we got these green. I'm going to have some of these evergreen pine, fir, I'm not sure, like FIR kind of needle type. Am I missing anybody coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. All right, now let's see. Do I want, I think I'll go with some red now. Let's, wait, no, I gotta do the light green over here. Okay, let's see. This one over here is going to be dark green too. It's another little bow or ribbon right in there. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate the thumbs up, guys. I want to leave a little room for some red in there, I think. Oh, I didn't get her neck. Let's go back. Okay. With a little bit of that yellow green. And you can layer your alcohol markers. The more you go over them, the darker it gets. You have to wait, like layer each one as it dries. You put another layer on, and it gets darker and darker every layer. When they're wet is how you blend them. All right, I think she has enough of a green tinge, right? Let's see. Let me get a sip of my lemon water. So I'm going to put a little bit of red in there. All right, let's see. Let's go back with the red and do these little berries. We'll highlight them with maybe a Posca. Okay, let's see, what part red do I want? I want it to look... Hang on, guys, I'm kind of concentrating. This marker is really juicy, so I'm trying to have a light touch with it. Okay. Thanks, guys, for the thumbs up. I never mind a reminder myself. Like when I'm at Janet's modding, I forget. So I go, thumbs up. I go, oh, okay, I better thumbs up. I'm modding for her. Okay. Put a little in there. You like the texture, Devin? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, now I want some green texture, but I'm going to have to be careful here because we'll lose. Let's see. That's two. Might have to do it with something. Let's see how dark this one is. Maybe I can get away with this one. It's kind of an in between. That's what I want because I'm going to want some red in there. Let me go ahead and do some of the stripy bits here. A little bit of shadow under the collar. Like that. Maybe a little bit of extra. So yeah, I got, I'll show some new paints maybe on Wednesday. All right, I think I want a little bit more green in here. Just kind of flicking. Alcohol markers are great for flicking. Thanks, Annette. Okay, now let's see. Do I want some of this darker? This red's a little bit darker. It's not too much darker. I can put a little bit of shadow on the berries. And again, I can go in here also with color pencil. All right, let's see. And also, let me see where it is here. I also tell y'all that if you want like eyelashes, nostrils, pupils, I use a Sharpie pen because and it doesn't bleed through. But it's very, let's see if I can zoom in. It's very, you can get some detail with it. I'll zoom in for a minute because I'm going to lose some clarity if I keep zooming in. But all right, so get her pupils. Her eyelash line. And I do need to get out my slate blue to shadow her eyes. Okay. And then the inside of her mouth there. Okay, let me get my slate blue. This makes a big difference when you shadow the inside of the eyes. A little bit over on the top doesn't hurt either. Okay, then with the white, do I have a white pulled? Let's give it a little more. Get her teeth. Okay, let's see. Let's get the tips of her ears. Oh, thank you, Bees Coloring Hive. Thank you so much. Just in case I don't get into another lot. Okay. Well, I'm going to write you down for a print. Thank you so much, Bee. I got all my other prints sent out and all the happy mail last week. So y'all should be getting cards, letters, prints. So thank you, Bee. I wrote you down to send you out something. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody's saying thank you too for supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Very, very, very thoughtful and kind. Hi, Tori. Tori, where you been? I hope you've been doing okay. I was asking about you somewhere the other day, and I go, where's Tori been? Are you okay, Tori? I hadn't seen you for a while. Ah, thanks, B. Yeah, when y'all disappear, we all wonder where everybody goes. All right, let's see. Do I want the dark red? I want the dark red. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put in just one stripe on each section here. I'm going to go in with some more detail, pencils and stuff. But I just want a little bit of red and stripy bit. A little shade and everything too. So I'm going to want a darker green. Let's see this. No, do I want that green? Maybe. Caught the okay, but recovering. Okay, well, I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're better, Tori. Fire ass. I know. Get a little more shadow under there. I think I'll go in with the cross hatching with the white Posca. And then with the after the white Posca dries, you can go over that with a color. So if you use a white Posca, you don't have to leave it white, but it gives you it can give you some vibrancy and stuff. But then you can go over that when the Posca dries, you can go over it with another color and knock back so it's not bright white, but it's still visible. Okay, let's see. I want some. I think I'm gonna have to go in with this dark green. Let's see. Do I want to go the other way? Let's see how I can do this. It's going to take me just a minute here. Yeah, I'm holding my breath. I don't want it too smooth. I want it to look like it's. I think I'll put a couple of little things coming out like it's itchy, you know. You know these little like fibers coming out like this is itchy. That's what it's called. It's called scratchy sweater. I'm holding my breath. So get kind of not straight lines, but consistent lines. But not so perfect that they look. I want it like a pattern, but I want it to be yarn looking, yarnish, yarny. Debbie, would Paisley, our girl in our book, like this sweater? Would Paisley like this sweater, Debbie? The Cozy Mysteries that Deb and I are reading right now, they're Scottish mysteries, and the girl Paisley that solves, all the mysteries and everything. She owns a yarn shop. She owns a yarn shop in Scotland. Probably not. Oh, probably not, Deb said. Usually, I think Deb's the same way. We like to read bookstore, and we have Scottish mystery bookstore books, and we so yeah. I think we have 3. The other one's, I think, in North Carolina. Is that where it is? North Carolina? The girl that owns the bookshop is in North Carolina. The scone one, Debbie. The yarn shop. Okay, hang on. I'll go get it. I'll go get the one I'm reading now. Wait, let me finish this right here. Oh wait, that's gotta have that's gotta have some of these. I'm on book 6 and Debbie's on book 5. And well, there's the scone. Can you remember what the name of the one in North Carolina is, Debbie? Ellery Adams is the one that does the scone society scone. I forget the exact series, the name of that series. And the other one that I like is the bookstore in Scotland that, and I don't have, because I've been reading 8 of these, so I'm my mind's on this one now. But there's the other one is the Scottish bookstore. I love that series too. I think there's another one of those coming out soon. But the one we're reading now, Deb and I are reading this one's Murder at a Scottish Christmas, but Tracy Hall. And the first one here, there's all the ones right there. She also has other books too, but these are the 6. And then I have number 7, and then number 8 comes out in June. But Tracy Hall. So those are all the different. This is number 6. Okay, so this is the one, The Secret Book and Scone Societies by Ellery Adams. That one's a bookstore mystery in, I think it's North Carolina. Then this is the yarn one. This is the Cashmere Crush, I think is the name of Paisley's shop. And then the other one is a bookstore mystery in Scotland. There we go. Is by Paige Shelton. I love those. Well, I like them all, but for different reasons. I think one has better characters, one has a better storyline, and one has a better mystery. So I like all of them for different reasons. So, yeah. I like me a cozy mystery. Okay, so there we got some little fiber things sticking out like that. Okay, let's go around this edge here again. I read so much nonfiction that when I do read fiction these days, it used to be science fiction, but I like mysteries, and I used to read more heavy mysteries, and then I just started going to cozy mysteries. I just did, but yeah. And I follow all 3 of the authors on Instagram. They'll follow you back. They'll talk to you if you talk to them. Debbie and I follow. We're following right now. We're following Tracy Hall, commenting and what. Oh look, let's look at this. Look at that texture in there. uh, you'd be surprised how many people you can meet on Instagram. Used to be X. Now X is just all, yeah, it's no fun anymore. Like it was with Twitter back in the years, 10, 15 years ago. But anyway, Instagram's my happy spot, my happy place. Instagram's where I do my book stuff and mostly art stuff. But I've been posting my holiday decor pictures. Anyway, that's looking a little better. So if y'all have any good cozy mysteries, put them in there and Debbie can grab them for us. Let's see, who else am I missing? Uh, yeah, that's a that she has. We've caught up with her. I think we've read 9 of her books. I think we're waiting either on 9 or 10 from Ellery Adams. She just had one though a few months ago. We read it. Now, come on, Ellery, snap to. We need another book. I'm kidding, guys. Which have the better mystery? I think it's the one that's the Scottish bookstore, but I cannot remember um, the name of that series. Do you remember, Debbie? I mean, I can go look it up for you. I can go downstairs and go to my bookshelf. I don't have it right in front of me. The Scottish bookstore one, where she was from America and went over on a job with the creepy bookstores. I say creepy, unusual bookstore. Do you remember that one, Debbie, or have you already said it and I missed it? I like that one, Devin, for the mystery. And then I like the characters. I like the characters in well, I like all of them for different reasons. I don't want to just pick one and say because then you're going to think that I don't think the other ones are as good, and it's not true. Um, yeah, the Scottish bookstore mystery. Yeah, is that what it's called? The Scottish bookstore mystery. I can't think of the author though right now. I can look it up on here. Hang on. Where's my phone? Here it is. Hang on, guys. Scottish bookstore. Okay, let's see who it's by because I can't remember. Come on, don't be a come on, load in here. I don't have good Wi-Fi in here, but you know what? Let me just take a break in here. While this is loading, let me take a quick break, guys. I'm drinking all this lemon water. All right, while it's loading, I'll be right back. I'll find it for you. Hang on. I think Debbie might have already said because it's Paige Shelton. Paige Shelton is the cracked spine. Yeah, there we go. Debbie's already got it. It's the cracked spine. There's the first one, Devin. And you really need to read the first one to know the whole like back story, you know. The cracked spine. That's the first one. And I think I'm not sure. Let me see how many there are. Um how many there are in this series. Looks like there's 10. I think there's 10 in that series, Devin. Yeah. There's the cracked spine, the of books and bagpipes, lost books and old bones, the Loch Ness papers, the stolen letter, deadly editions, the burning pages, fateful words, and poison pen is our newest one. And we just read that one. Oh, okay. So I don't know that one. I'm writing it down, Debbie. But you've already read. We can't read it together if you've read them all. You've already read it? Okay, but I'm going to write it down. Cleo Coils. She's going to make me have to catch up to her now. Coffee House. Okay. So anyway, this is the ones I'm in this one. This is book 6, and I have book 7, and book 8 comes out in June or July. So Debbie and I are both reading this whole series. Okay, all right. Thanks, Debbie. I wrote down Cleo Coyle. They're just, I mean, it's just, if you have a lot going on in your head, it's just kind of nice to have an escape, if you will, because I don't play games anymore. Let's see. Yes, hi, so I know, me too. I don't follow so much glitter. Y'all need to go follow so much glitter. There's so much glitter. Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing people. I go back and scrub through the chat, guys. Hi, Molly. It's been a while. Let's see. Yeah, got it. Cracked spine. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think I've caught up with everybody. All right, so let's see what else I can finish up here. I'm trying to stay in camera, I think I do need to back out one though while I do her hair. Okay, so you can see it a little bit. All right, so I'm going to start with a light, kind of an orangey color, maybe. That may not be. Let's see. Got an orange here. This is going to be too orange to start. I thought maybe I'm thinking it was this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, we'll start with this one because she's going to have red orange hair. So let's go ahead and put kind of this color in here. It's kind of a auburn color. And I don't want to forget her eyebrows. So we'll get that in there. We'll do her hair, and then we'll do a giveaway. And I think the flicking will go better this way. And I'll go in here with some pencil and do some more detail. I think I'll be able to finish this one today and post it on Instagram later. Hi, Joanne. There is also The Noodle Shop, Mystery by Vivian Chin. Okay, let me write that down. I love cozy mysteries at stores. I love them. They're just so, I don't know. And you learn so much backstory. Like, I've crocheted and knitted a little bit, but you learn so much about these different things. If you go, do a restaurant one, a bookstore. Of course, I'm a bookstore addict. Anyway. But let's see, Noodle Shop, Vivian. I read all kinds of books on. Let's see, I scrolled off. Histories of bookstores, bookstore shops, the history of books and bookstore. I've shown y'all all those books before. Well, maybe not every single one, but I try to show y'all a lot of books. And I do post in my post tab every weekend, at Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, at some point in the weekend, a new book on my post tab. Okay, let's see here. Let's get back. I'm gonna need to keep going here. Where is it? Here we go. All right. If I missed y'all's comment or missed seeing you, I do go back and scrub through the chat. So, especially if I miss new people coming in, that I'll go follow you. As long as you have content, I mean, I'm not going to go follow a channel that doesn't, you're just on YouTube, because you have to be to watch other people. But if you have content, creative content, you're a creator of whatever kind, then I will go follow you. Okay. These are like flyaway hairs. I'll give her some extra ones too. All right, let's see. Hi, Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you for my little Santa. I got him sitting right here in my little pile of Christmas stuff. All right, let's see. Do I want to add some more orange? Is it going to get too orange? I don't want it. Maybe. Not sure on the orange. I might almost want to go the red, the dark red. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the dark red and the auburn color together while it's wet. So while it's wet, I can kind of get in there and blend it out. So it's not just like a dark red, bright red, which I could also do with color pencil, but. Oops, got to put on her finger there. Just a touch. She's an elf. Holding my breath. Okay, put it in caps. If am I missing anything, let me know. We'll probably swatch paint on Wednesday. I'm going to put more highlights with some Posca too. Let's get her braid in there. Y'all talking about any books y'all are reading? We have a lot of readers here. So talking books is awesome. I try to show as many art books as I can so everybody's, can see what kind of new art books and stuff are out there. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty good. You'll see it's gonna tone back in a minute a little bit when I go in here with my Posca. But you need the base in here to get the highlights to show. Okay, let's see. A little shadow under the ears there. Love her candy cane peppermint okay. I did kind of mess up her hand though a little bit. Let's see if I can kind of wet that out there. There we go. If you re-wet, I mean, you can go over it and it'll re-wet your marker. All right, let's see. What do I want to do now? I want some of the dark red in the sweater. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe a couple of these sticking out over here. Because it's supposed to be itchy, remember? Or scratchy. The scratchy sweater. All right. Now I'm going to get my white Posca and some pencils. And I also got my, we might put in some glitter. Well, it's kind of like a shimmer, I should say, a shimmer. Let's see, I'm reading Spicy Book, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. There's a lot of spicy books out there. Trust me, there's a lot of spice. Oh my gosh, you filthy animal. All right, let me get my Posca. My Posca and maybe my white panda fly. And let's see. And then we'll do a giveaway. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Is this one going to be working for me? I think so. All right, so we're going to put in some. I never know at what stage my Poscas are because I use them so often that did I pick up one that's working well? Did I pick up one that's not working well? You know. And remember, it doesn't have to stay white. It may, and I might leave some of them white, but or go back over and keep some white. But you can go over them with another color, and it'll still be vibrant, but it won't necessarily be bright white. But it does give you those nice highlights. Let's put a little more highlight in there. Eyebrow there, a little bit more nose. Okay, let's go down into her braids. Let's see. All right, y'all talking books. Let me keep rolling. Put a little shine on her ribbon. Okay, now let's see what I can do here with more. I'm going to go back over these in the sweater. I'm going to go back over these with a pencil, but I want some better fibers showing. So I'm going to put some in with the Posca. And when that dries, I'll go over it with like a lime green. And I'm not talking, I'm just trying to concentrate on getting these lines kind of going the way I'm imagining them. Yeah, Janet's going to show her, what do you call it, books, vintage candy books that she ordered. She and Denise and everybody were looking for some last week on Amazon. I showed it earlier if y'all missed it, one of them. I showed one of the ephemera books a little bit ago. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, now I'll get in there with some lime green pencil. All right. And maybe a little bit of some shady things in her hair, red things. Let's see here. I showed this book earlier. Okay, let's see. get some pencils. All right. Hope I've been staying in frame enough. Thanks, Debbie. All right, let's get a crimson and maybe a, what do you call it? Sienna. Let's see here. Tuscan red. We'll get a Tuscan red. Maybe a little yellow ochre. Let's go with those two right now. Thank you, Karen. Hi, by the way. All right, so now I'm going to just put a little bit more oomph. Kind of a little bit more blendy blend. I'll soften it up a little. And then go in with a little bit of yellow ochre. Oh, well, you just can't be afraid. Y'all remember I used to have on my homepage, YouTube homepage, No Fear Art, where I dumped out all the pencils on the page. As you know, if you're worried about messing up your page in a book, then make a copy of it. Make a copy and then just go to town. Make a copy and go to town. Then you don't have to worry about it. If you mess it up, you mess it up. It's just a copy. You know, if you're worried about messing up your book. Because I get that. Because some books are, you know, more expensive than others. And you want them to turn out like you want them to. So if you're worried about it, then just go in with on a copy. I don't want to get too much more red in here. That's pretty much all I want up in there. A little more shadow up under the ears there. Going with a little more yellow ochre. Still keep some of the brightness of the highlights I left. Woo! All right, let's see. Let's get that lime green I wanted to do here. So, all right, let me show you. So, see the white Posca? Well, I'm going to go over that with the lime green, and it's going to make the white Posca lime green. But you're still going to be able to see the Posca under the lime green. See how you can still see those lines? Okay, now I'm going to go over the green parts here. Raul, I'm getting ready to do a giveaway. Can you hang around? You should be having your Happy Mail mailbox full, Raul. You've won so much lately. I hope you're getting them all. I've been mailing them out to you. All right, so there we go. I like that lime green in the sweater there, you know. And then let's do a little bit more brightness in her eyes. I'm going to go ahead with the Posca and put a little extra oomph in her eyes. A little extra shine in her eyes. And maybe a little more on her teeth. And maybe on her lip here. Let's give her a little lip highlight. I'm keeping her very neutral in her face. You know, I got that little bit of green tint to her skin. Let's see, a little bit of highlight on her ear there, maybe. So thanks, Kat. Here's the Streamathon information on Raul's channel. Let's see. That's okay. You can win. You can win every time you play. Raul does. Joyce, Raul play. You're not gonna knock him. He's gonna go. I'm gonna play. All right, let's back out so you can see what it looks like here. There we go. Because you know we're so close up that you really notice every little thread. Speaking of, I think I'm going to put a couple little extra threads here because I want to make it look. It's supposed to be a scratchy sweater, so we're going to make it. Extra scratchy with some extra little fiber things sticking out. I can go back over these and make them green after they dry. See all the little scratchy threads? I'll go back over them and when they're dry and make them green. You know, this has got to be scratchy. Let's put a little highlight on the berries. And maybe a little bit in the pine or whatever kind of pine needles or whatever these are. Again, once it dries, you can go back over it with a color. All right, do I want anything else? Let's see. I think I need a little bit of, let's highlight around her face right here a little bit. Kind of smooth it out. There we go. Okay. Jackie. Okay, you got yours, Jackie? Okay, good. I got some amazing texture. Yeah. You can do a lot with the Posca. Like I said, those white lines right there, I'm going to go back over them and make them green. So, yeah. And let's see. I think I want a couple extra. Let me see. Do I want a little thicker Posca here? Let's see. Because I want to do I want her hair. I don't want it too thick. I can get carried away here. I want a few extra highlights in her. Kind of sweeping across her face here. Maybe a couple coming out of her little braid here. I'll go back over these with like what do you call it? Yellow ochre or something. So then it won't be white. But I'm going to add a little extra. I'm going to be brave and put one in her eye. Okay, I think she's done except for the going over the white with, like, is that dry? Got to make sure it's dry. If you go over Posca when it's wet, you're just going to scratch it off. So you have to make sure it's dry, and then you can go over it. Like I'm doing these little fiber things that are, I want green. Okay. All right. Thanks, Joanne. All right. So then she's also going to be put on a piece of black paper. And I think I want, let me see. Let's let that dry a minute because I do want to put a little bit of the shimmer on there. Even though you probably wouldn't have much shimmer in this itchy sweater, but I'm going to put some in anyway. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if it won't show up on a photo, but you might be able to see it here if I tilt it. Okay, now a little bit. Let's do a little over here. You won't be able to see it till I tilt it, so give me a minute. This is Winka Stella. If this sweater wasn't itchy before, it is now. Okay, let's see if we can see it. There we go. Let's put some in her eyes. Can barely see it. I don't know which way. That's the best way to turn it, like that. Okay, now all I need to do is go over some of her hair with like a yellow ochre so it's not white, which the white's not bad for a highlight, but just making sure it's dry. I'll try to catch up with chat here in just a second. Let me sharpen. Thank you, 3G. Let's put a shadow on our face. Or her hair is putting a shadow. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Let's see. Thanks, Beth. All right, let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Let's move this out of the way so I have some space. And we're going to do, let me get some cards here. Let's put them in some of these envelopes. I think these envelopes, business size envelopes, will be good for. No, they may not, because I'm going to put fibers. So let's go ahead and get the other ones. Let's see here. What about these? I think these will be good with okay, we'll use these envelopes. Now we got these bookmarks. Got some string. I got to punch some holes too, so that we have a, let's see here, where's a hole punch? Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. Make a little space. Let's move this out of the way for a minute. So I cut these out of a scrapbook paper. I'm not sure what it was. If y'all, well, Janet knows about it. So I cleaned out a bunch of my scrapbook paper. Denise put some kits on Facebook Marketplace and sold some of it. So when I was going through it, I came across these. I said, these will be good on a little bookmark or something. And sadly, I can't ship scrapbook paper piles because it costs more to ship it than it does to buy it. Let's see. Did I see Mama 4? Anybody else? No, I'm just going to cut these up because I'm going to put these in. Y'all can trim them down more if you want. But you can trim them down and put them on your bookmarks. You know, or like I showed you in my, what do you call it? In my December daily, I'm using postage stamps to make the bookmarks. Like your leftover, you know, when you get a card in the mail, you can take the postage stamp and glue them down on the bookmarks, and that looks really cool to have postage stamp bookmarks. So I'm just cutting these down so I have plenty. Make sure, yes. Thank you, Tina. I'll do 3 US and 3 international. Hang on. That's too big for a bookmark. These might be okay. You can trim them down. These bigger ones are too big to put on a bookmark. These are good. Okay. All righty. Where's my iPad? Here it is. All righty. Let me get over to random.org. during the drawing. Yeah, thank you, Tina. All right, here we go. There's my little random generator. Okay, now let's see here. I do 3 US and then 3 international. So let's pick out 3 international. Put together some little kits. You can make you some little bookmarks. Let's see. Make some space back there. All right. So I'll give you all each. I'll give you 2 cream color ones and a craft color one. So you can make 3 bookmarks, and they're just it's just cardstock. It's nothing, no big deal. But that way you can put some ephemera. Maybe I'll look in the Festivus. Is it Festivus? What is it called? Festification. In the Festification, put a little bit of ephemera in there from Collage Soup too. Hang on. 2 there and 1 of these. Okay, I think everybody's got 3 bookmarks in there. All right, now, hang on. Let's put some of these in here. Give everybody a couple of these. It's too big, that one. Maybe 3 of these. So you're going to put at least 1 on each bookmark. So giving you 3 bookmarks. Okay, there's that. Now, hang on. I'm getting there. Oh, I didn't poke holes. Do y'all want me to punch, or can y'all punch? Do y'all want me to punch? How about if I just punch the craft one and y'all can punch the rest? I'll punch a hole in each one. In one. Otherwise, we'll be here all day, me punching holes. Okay, now some cool different kind of colors, like there's some blue and pink. Just something different than just the red and green like we usually do. All right, let's see. Let's put a piece of this kind of blue right here. I like this. See if I can get this apart here. All right, let's do a couple with this one. Give me better scissors. Okay. And what you can do is put a few fibers, not just one of these, but a couple of them. Does that make sense? Like 2 or 3 different pieces of fiber on the bookmark. It makes it look very cool. All right, there's that. Now let's put some cool pink. These scissors aren't cutting very good. Let me go back to these. Hang on, I'm not looking at chat. I'm trying to get all this done. Okay. There's a pink. Okay, now some pink over on this one. This one's kind of cool. Okay, and then something fuzzy. Put some of this fuzzy fiber. And this texture-y pink and blue here. And another piece. Okay, let's see what else. I know, I'll add some green twine to it. Y'all still with the tour? I'm not looking at chat, guys. Sorry. You're going, Dee, I'm talking to you. Yeah, let's give y'all a nice big piece of twine here. And you can make you some bookmarks. Oh, I do want to get out the festification book too. At least put some snarky lady's face in there or something. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. All right, now let's move some of this out of my way. And well, still with the tour. All right, let's find something in festification that's fun. Fun or funny. The colors look, yeah, candy ribbon. There you go. Okay. Oh, here, let's look at some of these little, oh, I think I gave those last time. I don't have enough of those. Let's see what we got here. We got these cute little people here. Well, we got the animals on the other side. Maybe some of those and some animals. Like an animal. Oh, here's some ornaments. See, here, let's use some of this. Let's go with some of the, oh, I kind of want to send that to Miriam. So no, I got another one for Miriam. Okay, let's see. All right, let's do that. All right, let's see what we can do here. I have no space. All right, let's see here. Let's put some, like a, and I know you'll have to cut these down to fit them on a bookmark, but you know, or you can use it on something else. Let's go with this piece right here. There's that. And these candies are here. Now that we got other candy papers, we don't have to worry about, oh, I'm using up the candy papers for Denise. All right, one of those. All right, let's see. Now one of these little people. I need my bigger scissors. That's taking too long. And if they're kind of, like on the side like that, then you can just trim it down and make them fit. Make them fit on a bookmark, right? Trim them down. Okay, there we go. Everybody's got a little people and a little animal. And now let me put one of the bookmarks on top of the stuff here so it kind of flattens it out to a little sandwich. Make it like a little sandwich there because you want it as flat as possible going through the mail. Trust me, you do. I'll make sure they're nice and flat before I seal them up. So you can make 3 little bookmarks. Okay. Hang on. Just give me a second. I want them all together so I don't have to do this like, what happened to that one? Where'd that one go? Who did I miss? Do I have to go back and watch the video again? Okay, this one's going to have to be bent. For some reason, that one's too tall. There we go. All right, one more. Not looking at chat. Don't email me. All right. Okay, hang on. Those, I know they are cute, aren't they, Hard House? Okay, hang on. All right, we'll do US first. So wait a minute. We'll do US and then we'll do international. All right, let me get a little thing saying US. All right. All right. USA only. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. First 3 people closest to random.org. Let me find my iPad again. Closest to random.org without going over. Without going over. I know that's confusing sometimes. People go, well, I got closer, but you can't go over. Okay. All right. So hang on. Wait till I type in go. USA only, first 3 people. Then we'll do international separate because we have less internationals and I like to give them a chance, you know. All right, let's see here. Okay. USA only, 100. Don't move your number, change your number. Just put in a number. Random.org will pick a number. Then we'll do international. Okay. Get your numbers and don't dilly dally dawdle or lollygag. I'll finish up my piece and I'll post it on Instagram later today. The page I colored, little string hanging out there. Okay, get your numbers in. Hi, Kathy Berg. Did you put in a number before you said BRB? Put in a number. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit that enter if you haven't already. Come on, go. There it goes. Okay, here we go. First 3 people closest to 96 without going over. 96 without going over. So let's scroll back. 96. I'm going to look for the high numbers. Let's see. Annette had 80. I think Annette had 80. I think she is one. Y'all double check me. Had 80. Let's see. Christina had 74. Christina had 74. Am I correct? Here I'm scrolling. And Laverne had 73. Am I correct? Is it Annette with 80, Laverne with 73, and who did I say had 74? Christina. Christina, 331, and Laverne. Y'all tell me. Are those correct? Let me see. Okay, I got it right. All right, there we go. So there's our 3, and I have all y'all's addresses, so we're good there. If I don't have your address, you'll have to give me your address, which I don't share with anybody. I don't put you on an email list. Not that there's anything wrong with an email list, but I don't have one for you. Hi, Judio. All right, now we're going to do international only. Same rules apply. International only. Wait till I type in go. Put in a number between 1 and 100. All the same rules apply. Thanks, Tina. All right, here we go. Give it there it goes. Dot. Dot, you have to put it in again because I don't think did you beat the go or did you get it in before the go? Put it in again, Dot. You went ahead of me. You beat me to it. So put your number in again, Dot, if you don't mind. Okay. All right. Let me pick up some of these scraps on the floor. We'll pick a new number. Get my hair out of my face. And if there's anything y'all want with the last few minutes, if y'all want to see, any books that we haven't talked about lately, or you want to see a theme, like, we haven't done any art journaling books in a while. I mean, like books about art journaling or books about collage or books about something. We can do that, or, I don't know, stickers. I'm just looking around here, whatever y'all would like to do the last few minutes. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe Raul. I try to do that every year, don't I? All right, here we go. Let's pick a new number. New number 99. 99. First 3 people closest to 99 without going over. Scrolling back to my go. Who's closest to 99 without going over? Let's see. Joanne had 69. Jane has 67. And Karen Evans has 64. Are those my right numbers? Okay, so it looks like Joanne Newman had, I forget the numbers now. Joanne had 69. Karen Evans had 64. And somebody else had 60 something. What was it? Jane had 67. Y'all double check me, make sure I'm right. Joanne, Jane, and Karen. Okay, it looks like I got it right. All right, there we go. Y'all get some happy mail in the next few days. Well, international, it might take a week, but there we go. And I know I have all y'all's addresses too, so there we go. All right, so let's see what we're saying here. Oh, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. All right, let me shut up my iPad here. I don't think I have any new family pictures or anything to show. Let's put all this back together here so I can stick it in my sleeve. That's so that they don't go flying everywhere. It's just nice to contain your books. All right, so let's see. We did this today. Put that back up under there. All right. Let's see. Trying to see. Yeah, I got paints to show y'all on Wednesday. If y'all missed it, this is some of what Denise gave me for my Advent gift of the day. She gave me these 2 bracelets and some basil olive oil, just random. She does these random gifts for what do you call it? My Advent gifts for for Christmas. Let's see. I know. Thanks, Jane. If y'all like to see jewelry, vintage and otherwise, y'all need to follow Jane. And I'm not big into jewelry, but if you like jewelry, you need to follow Jane. Just saying. Okay, do I need anything else on here? Do I need any gold or any dots, some liquid pearls? I don't think I do. I pulled liquid pearls and I pulled gold stickles in case I did. But I did put that little bit of shimmer of and it's not going to show in a photograph. I mean, I can see it in person much better than it's going to show. But but I did have fun doing her today. Anything on anybody have any book suggestions or anything else you want to see or do or show and tell? I'm gonna get a bite of banana while I read your chat and let me know. Next couple minutes, we can do something. I had to leave too early. I had to leave before 11. Oh, let's see. Mm, thanks, Debbie. Oh, what did Janet say? Snark, I'm sure. Let's see. Where'd she go? The not big into jewelry. Well, I'm not into jewelry. These are just little handmade, little elastic size bracelets. I do have some nice silver charm necklace, and rings. I don't even wear my wedding ring or my diamond on stream, and I don't wear them hardly at all because I'm always got paint and matte medium. And I for a while I was wearing one of my silver bands, but I was constantly cleaning matte medium off of it, and it's just way too much work. So I just quit wearing rings altogether while I'm streaming and doing, um, while I'm doing what do you call it? Oh yeah, I just got a message, but let me do say this. I will show y'all this. Logan's team made they're going to the champions or whatever. They made champions and they're going to the next level. Let me show y'all. Let's see here. Hmm. Is it here? No, it's not there. Let's see, where is it? Here. Here's this whole team here. They post on Instagram, so their wrestling team. There's Logan all the way over there. Their wrestling team. They got all their medals and everything. Let me show you one of the quick. Logan's in purple. So yeah, their team went um to finals. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, Tina, and stay down. Tina. Oh my gosh. And then let me show y'all this. This came up in my Facebook feed, memories over the weekend. I'll show it to y'all because it was so cute. It was such a memory. Let's see. So I reposted the memory. Let's see here. This was 11 years ago when Boo was a cheerleader. 11 years ago. She was a flyer. So there she is there at the top. Let me click it here. There she is. There's all the flyers there. Anyway, so yeah, that popped up. That was 11 years ago. Oh, this is a cute one too. She's just standing there. The ponytail flying. So anyway, yeah. Couldn't believe that was 11 years ago. And y'all see her now, what she looks like now. So uh, oh, Denise did find our picture. I'll show you this. So let me see. Let's go back here. So I got where is it? She sent it to me somewhere. Well, sorry guys, I'm not finding it. Oh well, I'll show it another day. Oh wait, here it is. This was me and Denise. This would have been 1974. Denise, when Denise was like 2, maybe. So that would have been like 1974. So Denise found this picture. She said this reminded her of Samantha now. Samantha, put on a shirt, Samantha. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Jane, let's see, wait, Jane, let's see. Jane goes live at 1. Okay. There you go. Jane goes live at Janet. Oh, I thought you said something, Jane. Yeah, Janet goes live every Monday at 1. Let's see. Let me try to click on Janet so you can see her. Let's see her picture so you know what to look for. If you haven't been to her channel yet, and there she is. Trying to get her to show her Zentangles, her Zentangle book, and her Zentangle box. Oh, Zentangles. So, Janet, oh my gosh, Janet, it's so funny. Let's see. You're welcome, Beth. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's what Cal was saying. Janet goes live at 1. There's her link. And I don't know if Devin's still here, Crop Top TV. Devin's on Wednesdays. Devin's on Wednesdays. Kathy Berg, I think she had a BRB. Kathy Berg comes on Tuesdays at 10. I didn't see if she came in and said she's streaming or not tomorrow, but check and see if Kathy Berg is streaming tomorrow at 10. I think she was having internet problems last week. And then Devin comes on 3 Eastern on Wednesday. So am I missing anybody? Anybody else want to shout themselves out? Shout out. Did you put anything? Tina, did you put anything on IG over the weekend? Or if anybody wants me to shout them out, I'll try to bring up IG and show your stuff. I don't mind shouting y'all out. I've got 5 minutes till 11. Let's see here. Let me see. Tina is Cata Comic 64. Oh yeah, she did put this one out. Oh, that was December 8th. But Tina, our Tina, is Cata Comic 64. Here's one of her coloring pages. You're working on a double page spread now? Okay, but this one's awesome too, Tina. Some good, I love the colors you got going on that one. Mama Four's got 5 inches of snow. Bye, Ellen. Yeah, did I say 3 Eastern on Wednesday? Yeah. Anybody else want to shout out your times or when you're streaming, or if you have a channel you want to shout out, let me know. Thanks, Kat. Kat put in Tina's link there. Cat and Paste was here. I don't know if she's still here, but she's always got beautiful coloring with Crayolas and everything else. So go follow Cat and Paste _ Cat and Paste for coloring on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay, Arlene, thanks for stopping in. Do you have anything new, Arlene, on your channel, on your IG? Let me look you up. Come on. Don't even know what that is. Arlene posts some funny things. I like this. Arlene posted, I hate it when I'm talking to myself and suddenly realize I wasn't listening and had to start over. Arlene. Oh, my eyes are watering now. Is Arlene post? You mean that Arlene did, Janet? Let's see. Let me go back. Hang on. Let's go back. Oh, Oh, okay. Arlene's working on a diamond painting. This is going to be her next one here, and it's got a glare on it because it's covered with, if you've never seen a diamond painting, it's got a plastic on it that you pull back to reveal the glue to put your diamond dots on. I didn't see that. Thanks, Janet, for the update. So Arlene's working on that. Let's see. You have Belinda? Okay. Because Arlene ain't right. We love our Arlene. Deb E, here's one of hers. She colored this page from Amelia Fairy Tales and Folklore book. So there's this one from Deb E. Debbie, she colors almost every day. If you follow Deb E Mixed Media, she has a page almost every day. She posts something. She posts quite a bit. This one was really cool. I like that one. So, and she does buddy coloring. So if you like to buddy color, you should probably get, well, although right now I've kind of got Deb E snagged because we're reading the same mysteries. Don't be taking her away from our buddy reading. There's Kathy Berg. Welcome back, Kathy Berg. She comes on Tuesdays at 10. You coming on tomorrow, Kathy? At 10 a.m. Eastern? I usually get my errands right. I usually go at 8:30 and I'm back by 10 on my errands. And I usually make it back to watch Kathy at 10 Eastern on Tuesdays. So let's see if she's going to answer. Kathy, are you going to be streaming tomorrow? I know last week you had internet issues. Oh yeah, and Carol's been doing December Daily. Are you on Instagram, or I think I've been seeing you on Facebook, Carol? But follow my Quiet Carol. She also has a YouTube channel and is on Instagram. Kathy did say she will be streaming tomorrow and taking 2 weeks, and then taking 2 weeks off for the holidays. Okay, that's good to know, Kathy. Thank you. Okay, let me look, Carol. Let's go find you here. Are you under my Quiet Carol on IG? I never can remember everybody's names. I mean, my Quiet Corner. Let's see. See if I can find you. Nope, that's not it. What's your name exactly on IG, Carol? Because you're not coming up. Other Quiet Carols are coming up. What is it, Tina, though? I can't click on it from here. So I need to know it so I can put it in my phone to show people. But Tina did put in her link. Oh, that's her YouTube channel. Oh, Carol Slat. Okay, hang on. Let's start over. You have to put in the exact names in IG, or you have a little hard time finding. Carol Dash My Quiet. Okay, it's still not coming up. Carol My Quiet Corner. It's not coming up. What am I doing wrong? My Quiet. What am I doing wrong? My Quiet Corner. Do I have to put another? You didn't put a dash there. I put it just like you said. It's not underscore where. Where's the underscore? This is what Carol put in. So I put in just what Carol put in. Oh, underscore. Okay, not a dash. Okay. Thanks, Devin. Okay. Nope, not coming up. That's okay. It's not coming up with an underscore either. I did it both ways. I did it hyphenated. Okay, now Jane's telling me it's now something totally different. Okay, let's try what Jane said. My dash quiet corner hyphenated. Well, which one is it? Because Carol, Devin, and Jane are all putting in 3 different things. Dar found it. Okay, Carol, but she didn't put in the name. I need to, she put in a link. Dar put in a link, but if I want to show it on here, I have to have the exact name. Okay, well, we'll have to do it next time, I guess, because we're not finding it. So, but Kat put in a link, but I can't find it with the name. So I don't know if it's hyphenated, underscore, hyphenated, underscore. Okay, guys. So we're going to head on out. I appreciate everybody being here, and I hope y'all enjoyed seeing us color with markers today, alcohol markers. I'll post this on IG, and we'll see you at Janet's at 1 Eastern, and y'all have a great rest of your day. New paints on Monday. Bye, guys. I mean, on Wednesday. Bye, guys.